Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is again Alice in the brown makeup for your declutter intro, and this is the last one, you guys. We made it through all of the declutters for this year, let's say, or actually closing 2018. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I love watching declutter video, and it really shows which products are good and which ones are not. In this video, as I mentioned earlier in my previous ones, I want to give back to you guys who have been with me in this year 2018, which was so amazing. Personally, you can hear all about that in my best of 2018. I did a little bit of a life recap as well there. But I want to give back to you guys because even though we didn't grow as a community in numbers, I feel like I met it online and then finally also in person a lot of people via this channel that are people I still talk to. We DM on Instagram. It's people I exchange ideas. It's people I do group orders online with, or I am a postal hub sometimes. But I like having this community. This is why I started my YouTube channel, because I wanted friends who shared my passion, and I am so glad to be able to also give back to you guys. In the spirit of the declutter, I actually have a drawer that I keep new products for giveaways, and I just keep them for you guys. So in this video, you'll also be winning this box full of makeup. There's a few brushes in there, some Pixie makeup, some lashes, a ColourPop highlighter, if I can pick it out, a gel liner from Inglot, which is my favorite, a cream shadow from Nabla, Ultra HD powder from Makeup Forever, and a few more bits also from Kiko, nail polish. Just a few bits and pieces that I picked up here and there, and I thought, oh, this will be nice for in a giveaway. There are a lot of my favorite products, as long as some gifted to me by Pixie, which I thought were gonna be better off with you guys. And yeah, for this there will be a link in the description box below, and you will be able to enter there. Of course, you have to follow me here, be subscribed to my channel, as well as follow me on my social media. Please leave a comment in this video telling me what your favorite makeup brand is. Let's do that for a change, and I will pick a winner after 1 month and send them personally an email. This giveaway is open to Europe only, and that is due to the shipping restrictions for nail polish and hair products that are flammable. Unfortunately, they cannot go overseas. I hope you guys understand. I will do a different one in the near future for international people. I'm so sorry. I know a lot of you are in the US as well. I see that when I was in the US, a lot of people from the US would follow me, and now that I'm back in Europe, my European audience is going up, which I really enjoy. I am very happy to have you all on board here, and there is still a whole declutter to go through. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Good luck to everybody with the giveaway, and let's get into the last declutter of 2018, I guess. The next drawer is eyeshadow palettes, and this is really hard. This is gonna be a few things that are gonna go for sure. So where to start? These are all favorites, so I think these are all gonna stay. Let's go here. This is Zoeva Screen Queen. This was a present, and unfortunately these are not very shiny shimmers, and I like more metallic ones. So you can see it's pretty, but it's just not something I reach for, and yeah, unfortunately I will pass this along. I'm really sad because I like presents, but I don't reach for this one, and I wasn't really blown away the time that I used it. So for the amount of eyeshadows I have, this one will go. Then ColourPop, All I See Is Magic. This is from last year's Christmas release, and this is beautiful, but again, I don't reach for it. I really don't. I love this shade and this shade. They're my two favorite ones from this palette, but the rest I don't use. And I think I have too many similar shades. I mean, these are drop down dupes for MAC Blue Brown, and this could be Makeup Geek Cherry Cola or Bitten. Unfortunately, I have these already and I never reach for this palette, but it's such a good one. I'll give it a clean and put it on my blog because this is really, really good. Then I have here the Sleek Caribbean palette, and this was my go-to bright colored palette when a few years ago, and I think they still work very well, to be honest. Yeah, look at that pigmentation. Now my hand is wet, unfortunately, but this is really pretty, so I'm gonna pass this along because now I have other bright shades, but I really like this one. This is another present. This is this Feline Instinct by Sephora, and this was just not nice. The mattes didn't blend well. This is a beautiful shimmer, but you see that it looks nothing like what it looks in the pan, so unfortunately I'm gonna pass this along. I like about this a lot that it has this color switch piece, and this is one of the original color switches actually from Vera Mona. I think all palettes should have this. Anyways, this is gonna go. Then here I have the Colourpop Make Up Your Mind palette, and I've loved this yellow. I really, really have. I used it a lot, but then I got other things in my collection that are the same. And the other shades, it's just a very pretty, very shimmery palette. But yeah, I have similar things, so I'm gonna pass this along. My Naked 2 Basics, not much love because I have a lot of other eyeshadows, matte eyeshadows that I love more. So this is gonna go. I'm very sad because this was pricey, but yeah. And we can go here in the back. My Naked 2, this is quite the nostalgic palette, and as you can see, it's been loved but not a lot, and I haven't touched it in a very long time, so I am gonna, yeah, give it a better home, I think. Sad for it. Same thing goes for my Lorac Pro. I love this eyeshadow so much. This is actually quite well loved. It's the only shade that is, you can actually see it a dent in, but yeah, this is also old. This will just go. I'm so sad because it's probably still viable eyeshadows, but I have so many, and yeah, look how pigmented that was. So yeah, this is gonna go. And then the Zoeva Cafe palette. I love the shades in here. I really, really do. However, the quality is not amazing. The mattes are really nice, but the shimmers are not so metallic as I like them. Like, these are very nice shadows, but I like more metallic sheen than this. So I'm gonna pass this along. It's the color combinations are amazing, and I actually had to hunt it down from the original website because it's an exclusive to the Zoeva website. But I was a bit disappointed. So this is gonna go too. From back here, I have some Neve Cosmetics eyeshadows, and these I just never reach for. So I think I'm gonna pass them along. These 4 single shadows, they're in here because they're not with my other ones. And yeah, unfortunately, I just don't use them. These are duochromes, these 3, and then we have this green that I have other greens now that are better. So this will go too. I think I'm gonna take them out and keep the palette, but these will have to go. Oh, I also here have 2 single shadows. These are from Colored Rain. These are Bossed Up with the purple, and this is Sauce. Colored Rain had single pans of their Vivid Pigments until they decided only to make the palette. And I had a few single pans, but I wanted all of them and I couldn't get them anymore. So I decided to buy the palette and sell my single pans. So if anybody wants these, they're gonna be for sale. Let's take a look here. This is still something I want to gift to someone. These are my Moulac face powders. I just don't get along with them. So these are 2 blushes and a contour, a bronzer, and a highlight. I don't know, I don't get along with them. The contour is really nice and cool toned, but me having very warm toned shadows or very warm toned skin tone, I don't use it. So I want to get rid of these. That would be great. Here I have my Anastasia single shadows, which are gonna stay. They also went for a fly out of my hands sometime. And here are my Colored Rain single shadows. These are all ColourPop, and these are all staying. This is my favorite one. I have the Unnameable Cat, the 10-year anniversary palette. This I bought just before that whole situation, and this summer I loved this top row so much. This is gonna stay. I love this palette. Now I have a bit of a doubt about Modern Renaissance. The thing is, I think it's really pretty, but as you can see, I've used it very little. And I don't know, it's like, in principle on paper, I would love this, but I find these two shimmers quite boring, and this one not shimmery enough. The mattes are nice though. Plus, I have all the other ones except for Norvina, so yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it. Let's see if these can fit here, maybe, like this. I have Prism here, which I love. The colors are so cool. I need to pull it out to use it more, actually. Next, Shop My Stash. I can put in here also Soft Glam. I use this a lot. One of my favorites. These clearly don't fit there. And we have Subculture. I don't know how to arrange them now anymore. Maybe I'll show it to you, but you know Subculture, I love this. And the last one from the family is Sultry, which I've been loving. Sultry and Soft Glam together are really, really nice. These two here, this is Fiesta Cheeks by Mulak Cosmetics, and this is a nice cheek palette. I like the bronzer a lot, and this blush is really pretty. The highlighters are very nice. This green one is very weird and strange, but I like them, and they're new from this summer. I'm gonna keep it. You might have seen all the drama that came out with this one being broken 20 times and then not giving me a refund for anything, but I have a whole video on that if you want to see my experience. This is from the same collection, the Bella Vita palette, eyeshadow and glitter palette. You can see that the glitters came broken, but in the end I couldn't, I didn't want them to ship them again because it would just come broken again. But I like these, especially the glitter, so I'm keeping it. From these, here we have, this is my Divina Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, and I have mixed feelings about these. I should use them a bit more, but yeah, I bought especially the blues and the greens and the purples because they're very unique, but I haven't had the best experience with them. So I will give them another go and give them a proper try. This shade is amazing. This is Blazed, I think. Yeah, this is a dupe for the Kat Von D shade that was in the Too Faced collaboration. Gorgeous red shade, so beautiful. I cannot, I'm speechless. So beautiful. So I'm gonna give these a try. I'm not decluttering them because I have a hard time decluttering single shadows, but yeah, I'm not 100% sure I want to keep them at all. Then here we start with my Nabla eyeshadows. These are my blues and purples. Here I have some more warm toned ones, and yeah, here I actually can get rid of some. These two are from H&M, Sharp Mustard, and this is a I don't know, goldeny color, caramel color, Ginger Snap. I never reach for these, and I will just throw them, I think. I depotted these, but I never reach for them, and they're all alone. These are the Nabla eyeshadows that I do not like. I'm keeping them for swatch and reference purposes, but these I really don't like. They don't perform well. They're quite, I don't know, not pigmented, and it looks good on your fingers, but on the eyes it just doesn't show up, unfortunately. So yeah, these are just the ones I don't like, but I keep them for swatch purposes. These are my Sugar Pill eyeshadows. I love these, never getting rid of them, and beautiful, just beautiful. I'd like to increase my collection, but now I have the Color Rain ones, so yeah. These two are my favorite, and the only one actually I have left of the Colourpop eyeshadow palettes. Dream Street by Kathleen Lights. Best eyeshadow palette they ever made. I love this so much. And this year's Good Sport palette. Amazing shades, very fun. Love this palette. Definitely recommend these. And they're gonna stay. We did quite some clearing up, didn't we? On this other palette holder, which is actually just from IKEA, I keep all of my new things to try, and these are all things you'll see in my Black Friday haul. The Friendcation palette you've seen me use, and other new things, and these of course are new, so they're staying. Here in the back I have my Nabla eyeshadows, my favorite ones, and these I'm all keeping. These are all my mattes plus a few of the shimmers that I used most often. I love this palette, I'm absolutely keeping it. And then back here I have my Jaclyn Hill original palette, and this one has been well loved. I travel with this every time I need to go for a longer period of time because it really has all the shades that I love and want to use. So this one I'm keeping, I really like it. Here I have a few new Mulek Cosmetics singles, or one new one and two that I already had. Then back here I have my Jaclyn Hill and Morphe Vault. I still like these eyeshadows, I use them, so they're gonna stay. Moving now on to my big acrylic organizer. I have single shadows and some pigments and glitter liners and things like that, and I'd like to go through these as well. Starting here, I have this Medina eyeshadow, which is really beautiful, and I really should use more, but I never do. So this is gonna go. I really don't use it enough. It's a beautiful shade though, I just don't use it enough, so this I'm gonna pass along. I have this L'Oreal Infallible in Permanent Khaki, and I don't think I've ever used this. Like, I think I even, yeah, I don't remember what happened. I might have used it once. And it's a beautiful color, but I'm full of greens in pans that are better than this, or that I just prefer to use than this. So this is gonna go as well. From Kiko here I have the other 218 eyeshadow that I have of the Wet and Dry formula. This is very pretty, but I, again, never reach for it. Maybe I should, but I feel like I have something similar, so I'm gonna let go of this one as well. This is MAC Chrome Yellow. This was a present, and I actually want to still depot this one and see if I can get the hard pan out. So I'm gonna keep this, but remember to do something about it. Back here I have all the Neve Cosmetics Ink Me liners. I used this cream one, Heliopolis, recently in a look, and it was so hard to use. However, I do like the colors, and I can apply them with a little brush, and I still haven't used them all and given them a proper try. I use liquid liners so little, but when I use them I want them colorful, so I'm gonna keep these and give them a better shot. So far, first impression is not amazing, but this is also present. This is a Burberry Eye Color Contour in Jet Black. This is a beautiful stick eyeshadow in matte black, and I use this as a base for all of my smoky eyes that are darker, so I really like this. Back here I have a few glitters from NYX, this teal, this nice shimmer. I don't know, it's not holographic, it's just a teal glitter, and this copper one. And here I have MAC Blue Brown, what is left of it, because I pressed half of it and there's still up to here left. I think I can press it 3 times. But yeah, I like these. I don't use them often. Blue Brown especially, I don't, because I have the pressed version, but when I finish the pressed version I know I have the rest of my pigment, and my glitters I use. On this side, cream eyeshadows, I have MAC Groundwork here. I bought this one used, and for what I use it, I think it's nice as a base. This is my Maybelline Color Tattoo in black, and I think this is so dry. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this one, just toss it, it's too old. MAC Painterly Paint Pot, also pretty new. This is still fine. I have 2 eyebrow pomades from NYX, but these are really old, so I'm gonna get rid of these. Was the shade Espresso and Chocolate. I remember doing a review comparison between these and Anastasia. These are much, how do you call it? Much softer. So these will go, they're old. I apologize for the light, but it's getting dark really quickly here, so I'm just trying to turn on lights as I go to have more lighting. Here I have more cream. This is a gel liner. This is my Inglot one. It's the only black gel liner I have, so I keep this. It's probably very dry actually by now, but I have my Duraline to keep it going. So I'm keeping this one. My Anastasia Dip Brow here, I am waiting, this is cracking now, it's getting really dry. I am waiting to finish my Nabla one to then attack this one. So I'll see when I get there if this one is still good. My NYX Vivid Brights cream eyeshadow in, I think it's Oxblood? Bad Blood. And I really like this. It's beautiful, it's a good base for red smoky eyes. And this camera is gonna drive me insane. Then I have from Nabla Caffeine, Bakery and Supreme. These are all cream shadows that I've been using. I wish I used Supreme a little bit more because it's this beautiful red. I wish I used it a little bit more. And the other twos are just browns. Bakery is a nice shadow that I use actually when I don't wear makeup. I just do a little base with this and it's beautiful, perfect. Caffeine is my base for dark smoky eyes. I have a present that I got. This is the Kat Von D brow liner in Lemmy Green. And I've used it to make my brows green. And it's a present, it's new. I'm gonna keep it. I don't mind it and I like making my brows green. Same, I use this Colourpop gel liner in Fast Lane for that. And then I also have the Colourpop gel liner in No Shame. And this is a purple. And I use it for my brows or for my liner. I have the NYX white eyeshadow base. And this is a bit dirty, but I use it, or I want it as a base for when I do colorful looks. But in the end, I see it doesn't really work very well. So once I find a substitute for this white base that doesn't work very well, then I will throw it. But so far, this is the only white base I have. And here I have a Kiko shadow, cream shadow, which has cracked. And this is still actually very nice and moussey. It's a very nice mauve, but I never use it. So I'm actually gonna pass this along. So this one is done. We can move on to this side. Here are my liquid glitters or liquid eyeshadows. I have these 5 from Colourpop that I'm not gonna get rid of. They're really nice. This is Hard to Impress. This is Astrology, Walk of Fame. This is one of my favorites. And then we have Lucky Penny, which is a beautiful duochrome, a white with the teal and green shimmer. And then I have this teal one, which is called Mothership. I really like them. Walk of Fame is my favorite because it's the most glittery, but they're very nice. I have 3 mini Stila Glitter and Glow eyeshadow or glitter and glow things. I like them. I had them in a mini last year. I use them for when I need glitter, especially nowadays. And then here I have the 5 from Pixie. They're liquid fairy lights. I really like these. I used this crystalline one in a look recently on Instagram. I really, really like it. And these all perform very nicely, so these are all gonna stay. On this side, I have Colourpop shadows and my Neve Cosmetics shadows. From Colourpop, I already pared down my collection a lot. This one here is one of my favorites, is Lightning Bug. It's honestly so reflective. It's a shimmer copper base with amazing glitters on top. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So this is gonna stay. Then I have Moonwalk, which is also one of my favorites. This is a terracotta with a green shift. Beautiful. I love it. Then I have the shade Coconut, which is my favorite blue that I own. This is staying. The shade Birthday Cake, and this is a glitter mainly with a pink base, like a nudie pink base. It's very nice as a topper. I really like using it as a glitter topper. And then finally I have Muse, which is also a copper type of shade, but it's super high shine metallic. I should use these more. They're so beautiful, but I pared down my collection a lot, and these are the ones I kept. Then from Neve Cosmetics, I have a lot, and what I actually want to do is press the shimmers, because I like to do that, and then I will use them more as well. Like for example, this blue called Pixie Tears that I got as a gift from Neve Cosmetics, because you can tell them what you want to receive and they will gift it to you with every order. Fondant is my favorite matte. This I will not press. Camaleonte is a nice duochrome. Let me see actually, because I haven't used this in a long time. Oh yeah, can you see it? Oh, beautiful. This is a beautiful duochrome. I just need to press these so that I use them, and these are the small sizes, and then they have also this is the bigger size of Neve Cosmetics. I made a full video on them because they're so nice. This was a gift from a friend. It's a beautiful orange with a green flip. Again, I just need to so beautiful. Wow, beautiful. I just need to press them. So these are gonna be among my to-do things. I'll actually take them out, put them in a box. Compilation is gorgeous. Jellyfish is such a beautiful duochrome. Liquid Mirror. Disgelo, Versailles, Glaciazione. Fondente I cannot press because it's a matte. This is Ticket, it's a glitter I cannot press. Pixie Tears, Dragon, which is a black with the green flip, and this Camaleonte duochrome. So I'm gonna keep them out to press. I also have two reflects from TKB. This is gold reflect, and then this is, I think, is the copper one. Yeah, they're beautiful, more glittery shades. So this is done.